I'm Tobin Careau. I teach in the Human Development Department, courses for student success. We have a transition course in developmental level. We have an effective learning course at the college level. We have a career development and exploration course, and we're here to help. When students take a college class, it's a very different situation from, say, in high school or other types of training. Faculty are expecting students to come into class, take responsibility for the learning that they do, and to get information from the professor and from the reading, but that they learn it on their own. That essentially is a lot more responsibility, a lot more freedom, a lot more choice in college, which is great. Some of the most important things to remember are you have to show up. You have to be there every time that you can. You have to keep up with your reading, with your assignments throughout the semester. I teach a class in learning how to learn effectively, and even in that class, one of the things I find with my students is they often sort of skate along for a while, and then they figure by the time the first test comes, then they'll start studying. And at that time, it's too late, because there's usually so much more material in a course in college than in high school. You should expect to be treated courteously, with respect, professionally, and at ACC particularly, I think certainly we have instructors who care about their students, who generally are warm and open to hearing from their students and to meeting with their students. I think if you make a plan of spending at least 1 to 2 hours for every class hour, you're going to be in the ballpark of what it'll take to learn and succeed in your class. Syllabus is the critical document that tells you how your instructor is going to handle this particular course. And one history instructor might have a very different set of policies and approaches than another history professor or an English professor or an air conditioning professor. So you really have to look at the syllabus for each of your courses. Read it carefully. Make sure if there's anything you don't understand or doesn't seem to make sense, that you talk to your instructor about it. Showing up, being prepared is critical. Having done your reading, completed any assignments, have your papers ready to turn in on time so that they're not lost and not accepted because they're overdue. Manage your life in terms of the stress, the play, the fun, the work, your jobs. If you're working and going to school and having time with friends, that's a pretty full load. You've got to put in the effort to learn. Learning doesn't occur passively. It doesn't occur just because you're there. That's the first part. You've got to be there, but it doesn't occur just because you're there. It occurs based on what you do after class and between classes. That's where learning takes place. One of the key things is if you're going to be in a college classroom, turn off the cell phone, don't do the texting, focus on the class topic at hand, pay attention to what's going on, and treat your classmates and your instructor with the kind of respect that you would like to be treated with. The idea is set a goal, make some commitment to it, put in the effort, and just keep moving forward. That seems to be the key to success in college.